Hello, we're getting ready for that Mod 4 test, and so we're just going to do a quick review here. So page 121, so you should have already done and completed page 121. Now we're going to go through it to make sure that you guys did this correct, and then take that Mod 4 test. So let's see how you guys did here. So make sure you have your books open to page 121, and let's see how things went for you. All right, number 1, complete the table using the equation y equals 3x plus 2. So what that says is 3 times a number plus 2. And they want to do that for every single number. Where do we get the numbers? We get them right here from this graph. So the first number they want us to put in is a -1. So we have -3 plus 2, and we get a -1. Then they want us to put in the number 0. So 3 times 0 plus 2. So 0 plus 2 is 2. And then the next number they want us to put in is a 1. So 3 times 1 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. All right, and then they want us to put in a 2. 3 times 2 plus 2, 6 plus 2 is 8. And maybe by now you guys have figured out that there's a pattern here. So it looks like they're adding 3 every time. So we know that this next number right here is going to be an 11. All right, so remember, anytime we have this value here where the x is 0, that is going to represent your y-intercept. And again, you can look at the equation, and this y-intercept on the end here is that, your y-intercept, and that we should have a 0 too. All right, going on to number 2, determine the slope and the y-intercept. So looking at that graph, where is this graph? Now, it's kind of hard to see on mine, but hopefully in your book, you guys can tell it's not right there at 0, 0. It's right here at that point. So the y-intercept is at 1. All right, so we have that point. Now, where is another point on this line that is exact? And I'm going to count that point right there. We're starting at 1, and we're going up 1, 2, 3. So it goes up 3, and then it goes right 1. Well, 3 divided by 1 is 3, so the slope is 3. Now, they don't ask us to here, but remember, we can write this equation. Y equals blank x plus blank. And you guys just found out that that slope, by counting up and over, you got that slope to be 3. And where this line is crossing that y-axis, you got that to be at a +1. So they didn't ask us to here, but just kind of reviewing, talking about some more things to get ready for that test. Number 3, graph the equation using slope and y-intercept. So y equals 2x minus 3. So the first thing we have to do is graph a point. We need a starting place. So we're going to graph a point. And the point we're going to graph is the y-intercept. So we were just talking about here that this y-intercept is 1, the graph crossed at 1, and we put that at the end of our equation. So in this equation, the y-intercept is -3. So we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, and make sure you have a dot. That's going to be 1 point on your test. Then we're going to use slope to find more points. So use your slope to find more points. In this case, the slope is the other number that's not circled, which is a 2. Now remember, we can put a 1 underneath it to help us. So that 2 is positive, so I'm going to go up, and that 1 is positive, so I'm going to go right. Okay, so those are my directions. I'm going to go up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1. Draw my line and put arrows on the end. You're going to have 2 parts to your test. One part's going to be in Schoology, and one part is going to be on cami piece of paper, so you're going to have to do this, and you're going to need these points. I need 2 specific points so that I can count your slope. All right, number 4, does this table represent proportional or non-proportional? Remember, to be proportional, the key thing, or one of the key things, it has to be a constant rate of change, but it also needs to go through the ordered pair 0, 0, the origin. So can I keep this chart going? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It would be really easy to put that 0 in. And the pattern here, 4, 8, 12, 16, it looks like they're adding 4 every time. So if I subtract 4 from this, I get 0. So I'm at the ordered pair 0, 0. So this is proportional. And why is this proportional? Because it goes through the origin. We could have also done and found the k value, so that we could have done y over x. So 4 divided by 1, 8 divided by 2, 12 divided by 3, 16 divided by 4, 20 divided by 5. And then you could say that that gives you your answer. Okay, so you could do it either way, and either explanation will be good. All right, number 5, it wants us to refer back and look at that exercise at number 2. Is that proportional or not? Well, if you look at it, it's going through this point right here, number 1. So this is not proportional. Why? Not going through the origin. Number 6, well, it's not graphed. So let's see here. We're going to have to graph this again. So we're at -3, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. And here's our graph. Okay, could we have done it just from the equation? Does it have a b value? We need b to be equal to 0 to be proportional. Okay, and our b value is -3, so this one is not proportional. All right, and the last question you guys had. How can you identify nonlinear relationships from a table, a graph, and an equation? Well, from a graph, we're looking, does it go through the origin? Okay, that's our big thing. Does it go through the origin? When you have a table, okay, so when it looks like this and you have a table, is 0, 0 here? Or we can do y divided by x and look for k value. So either way works, as long as you explain which way you're doing it. And the equation way that they're having you do it, when we look at the equation, we're looking for, does b equal 0? Then yes, proportional. Okay, so y equals 7/2 x minus 4, or y equals -5x. Okay, we're looking for that b value. Okay, b is the thing that comes at the end. Okay, so this top one has a number. It's not 0, so this one is not proportional. And the second one has a 0, because remember, lazy mathematicians just don't write this. So yes, this one is proportional. All right, hope that review went well for you, and good luck on your test.